TIFU by putting my neighbor's wet clothes in the dryer for them. TIFU. Today I 20 meters was doing laundry in my shared laundry room. I had already been there long enough to put my clothes in the wash, and I had gone back to my unit, spent more than enough time for my clothes to wash, and was returning to put my clothes in the dryer. When I had first got to the laundry room, I noticed some clothes that had been sitting in the wash and they had completed their cycle. I'm still newish to shared living as I recently moved out my parents' house, and I didn't exactly know the common courtesy protocol when it comes to this sort of thing. So thinking I was being a nice neighbor, because I didn't want this person's clothes to get smelly and stale from sitting for so long, I put the load that was sitting there in the dryer for someone else and ran it. Only to come back later to find this note: I don't know who decided to put all of my clothes that were in the washing machine in the dryer, but let me fill you in on common courtesy in a shared space. You do not put people's clothes in a machine for them. If clothing is done in a machine that you need, put it on the counter for when they come down next. You not only put my clothes in the dryer, you moved the empty laundry basket that was on the washing machine that you could have put the clothes in onto the dryer that you put all my clothes into. More than half of all of my clothes get hung up. Now, because you put my clothes in the dryer, some of my clothes have shrunk and half of them are also quite expensive and new. In addition, it is an invasion of privacy. Never put someone else's clothes in a machine. And just scoop them out and put them on the back counter. Nothing else. This is incredibly infuriating and entirely inconsiderate. I typically set an alarm to remind me. I forgot to do that this time. I apologize for that. If this frustrated you, this is not how you deal with that frustration. I really was just trying to be nice. Lesson learned. TLDR, I thought I was just being nice by putting my neighbor's clothes in the dryer. Turns out I ruined and their shrunk new and expensive clothes, and they left me a letter to let me know. Commenter says, I totally get why you thought you were helping, but in shared spaces, it's better to just leave clothes where they are and let the owner handle them. Lesson learned. Commenter says, in particular, anything with spandex or elastic gets easily ruined in the dryer, and, as one example, bras for hard-to-fit sizes can cost $90 each, and may be difficult or impossible to replace. Even just something like drying on hot instead of permanent press can ruin clothing. Commenter says, I would be upset if someone did that to my clothes, unless I was washing only towels. Thanks for watching. I love you. Follow Reddit Echoes for more.